Once again, we want to thank the great folks at General Beer of the Northwoods, our great presenting sponsor here this weekend, along with Medello's, root for those with a fighting spirit. Testing 1, 2, 2, 2. Greetings and uniforms here. Gentlemen from the Northwood. GLHL hockey, baby! Just under a minute to play in the second period. You're welcome.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. Check. 1, 2, 2, 2. Check 1, 2, 2, 2. Check 1, 2, 2, 2. Check 1, 2. What's going on here? Check 1, 2, 2. Hopefully we got things starting to come back together for you. Had to completely undo and redo everything. The joys of live streaming. So here at the historic Dome, it's the play-in game for the 2025 GLHL tournament between the Dane County Dairy Kings and the Sun Prairie Killer Bees. We're in the second intermission here. Dane County up 4-3. Hopefully you'll be able to follow along. Hopefully you're being able to see things clearly. It looks like it's back down again, but I may be completely off on this computer because it still shows live on the studio, so we'll see what happens. Hope everybody's having a good night out there wherever you're listening from. The GLHL tournament is brought to you by General Beer of the Northwoods and Modelo's, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. I can't talk. Once again, the second intermission here. It's been a great game between these two teams. They are bitter rivals, both coming from down in the Dane County area. Hopefully, as I said, we got things up and running here. I do apologize. I don't have roster sheets here in front of me, so I'm trying to dig in on the GLHL website. See if I can't find you some. So just a brief overlook of what we got coming up for you. Again, tonight we have the Dairy Kings versus the Killer Bees. Tomorrow, the actual pool play of the 2025 GLHL tournament kicks off. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. here in the Dome, it'll be Calumet versus Mosinee. At 11:30 over in the Cube next door, we're going to have the winner of this game taking on the Fox Cities Ice Dogs. 2 o'clock, the M&M Shamrocks take on the De Pere Deacons here in the Dome. And then at 5:30, we have Calumet and Fond du Lac. I believe they're also in the Dome. 6 o'clock over in the Cube, we have Portage Lakes taking on the winner of this game. Again, the winner of this game, they're going to be into the GLHL tournament. This is a play-in game for them to get in. Rounding out the night here for Friday, the M&M Shamrocks are going to take on your hosts, the Eagle River Falcons. And pool play continues on Saturday at 10:30. That's going to kick off at 10:30 Saturday morning with Mosinee taking on Fond du Lac. That's going to be here in the Dome. And then back over in the Cube, we're going to have Fox Cities taking on the Portage Lake Pioneers. Eagle River will play again then at 1 o'clock here in the Dome. They're going to take on the De Pere Deacons. Once again, I hope the stream is still up. I don't have any comments or anything like that that I can see at the moment. My YouTube's still showing it's down on the computer. But it looks live on the studio, so hopefully we're live. Once again, the GLHL tournament is brought to you by General Beer of the Northwoods and Modelo's. CJ says the stream is up. Thank you, CJ, for all the great work you do with the graphics for the GLHL. It never fails. There's always something wrong.
Are you ready?
Woo! Once again, we want to thank the great folks at General Beer of the Northwoods. Don't forget to get your Modelo's beer located right next to the lobby area. Modelo's, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. It's Modelo's time. Dairy Kings, Killer Bees. Let's leave it all on the ice. Let's go! Third period! Sorry, folks, still digging here, trying to get rosters for the teams. Just don't want to kill my internet with trying to pull something in here. And I got no roster. Lovely. We'll have them for you tomorrow. They're getting printed. Sorry, things are back underway here. Got caught chasing other things. Dairy Kings come into the zone here. Pushed away by the Killer Bees defense. Thrown across the blue line. Going to be shot in. Broke up by the Killer Bees defense. Dairy Kings now move it out into the neutral zone. Back into the Bees zone, but they're offsides coming in. 18:46 here remaining in the third period. Dairy Kings up 4-3 over the Killer Bees. Able to see a few of the comments coming in. Glad to see you guys are able to see things. Killer Bees going to get a stop here in front. Able to glove the puck down. Just a couple seconds ticked away. Again, Dairy Kings up here 4-3 here in the third period. Dairy Kings able to hold on to the draw. Send it across in front. Unable to capitalize, though, off of the near side post. Looking to center it back out. Tries to baseball swing it back up out of the zone. It's going to come out of the zone. Killer Bees now coming through the neutral zone. Tries to dip through his legs, able to get past. Pinned up along the boards. Dairy Kings bring it around the back of the net. Through the neutral zone here. Dairy Kings back into the Bees zone. Bees able to get it. Move it up into the neutral zone here. Coming through. Able to get a shot from the slot, but it's knocked down there by the Dairy Kings goalie. Pushed up, going to have an icing. It's waved off here as it was touched. Pushed off into the far side corner. Killer Bees back into the zone here. Poked away by the Dairy Kings defense. Kept in the zone by the Killer Bees defense. Looking for a centering pass. Right at the hash mark. Able to knock it down, though, was the Dairy Kings goalie. Coming back. Bees push it across in front of the net. Off onto the far side. We're going to have an icing here. 17:05 remaining in the third period. Hope you're all having a great night out there. Hope things are coming through for you. I do apologize if we're having some issues with anything. We're going to try to get them ironed out, knock the stuff down here, and get things taken care of. If we have games that don't come up through the weekend, if we can't get them up, the Cube can be a fickle place. I'm not even going to lie. If we have stuff that doesn't come up, we will rebroadcast those games. They will be recorded. They will be rebroadcast. We're going to have a stoppage here as the Dairy Kings come in offside, 16:35. They're still up 4-3 here over the Killer Bees. They're out shooting the Killer Bees 36-21. Pushed down into the near side corner and back around the back of the net. It's broke up there, pushed off to the far side. Along the far side boards, Killer Bees now bring it into the neutral zone. Dumped in. It's going to pop out right in front of the net. And the net's going to get taken off its moorings as one of the Killer Bees players loses an edge and knocks into the post. Faceoff's going to be just in front of the Dairy Kings bench. Killer Bees try to get it back into the zone. They're going to dump it down into the near side corner. Held up along the boards. Dairy Kings going to bring it around the back of the net. Out into the neutral zone here. It's poked away by the Killer Bees. Drop left off at the top of the circle. Pushed off into the slot. Shot tipped up into the netting. Looked good for 3, I'm just saying. 15:41 here remaining in the third period. Dane County Dairy Kings up here 4-3. Faceoff's going to be to the near side of the Dairy Kings goalie. Pushed down into the corner, left off, throwing up the boards and out of the zone. Bees moving it off into the zone, poked away and off to the far side. Going to be picked up, brought around the back of the net by the Dairy Kings. Dairy Kings back out into the neutral zone. It's poked away and pushed back into their zone by the Killer Bees. Dairy Kings pick it up. They have it right in front of their net. Killing some time here, looking for somebody to move around. Off in front of the penalty box here. Dairy Kings unable to connect the pass. The Bees are going to get it, come back into the zone. Off onto the far side, top of the circle. Looking for it in the slot. Brings it around the back of the net now. Drops behind the net again with it. Puts it out high to the point. Big shot here from the point. Going to get tipped up and into the netting behind the goal. 14:42 here remaining in the third period. Faceoff's going to be to the far side of the Dairy Kings goalie. Going to be number 6 for the Dairy Kings, facing off with number 86 for the Killer Bees. Killer Bees able to get a hold of it as they hop up, grab a catch as it's popped up along the glass. Dairy Kings bringing it back down in. Shot there, 8 up by the Killer Bees goalie. Going to come all the way back down in on net. Pushed off. Tossed around the back of the net. The Dairy Kings are going to bring it up above the goal line. Now moving out into the neutral zone. Bees throw it up in front of their box. Excuse me, just got a text coming in. No, I cannot. Dairy Kings gathered up below the goal line. Moved off onto the far side. Back out into the neutral zone here with it. Into the Bees end. We got a whistle here. And it looks like it was offsides. Wasn't quite sure if something had happened behind the play there that I had missed. 13:39 here remaining in the third period. 4-3, the Dairy Kings are up. We're at the historic Dome in Eagle River for the 2025 GLHL tournament, brought to you by the great folks at General Beer of the Northwoods and Modelo's. Bees goalie stops it up below the goal line. Their defense is going to pick it up, move it off in front of their bench. Going to come down and get an icing here. 13:26 here remaining in the third period. I really should have started drinking. Maybe I could talk. Once again, thank you all of you tuning. Thank you to all of you tuning in to our broadcast. Faceoff is going to be the near side of the Killer Bees goalie. 21 faced off with 86. 21 for the Dairy Kings faced off with. Here come the Dairy Kings back into the neutral zone. Intercepted by the Killer Bees. Bees back into the Dairy Kings zone. Shot there! Who just went off the glove and trickled wide. Do apologize, guys. I don't get much time to play around with play-by-play throughout the year here. So I'm just getting my feet back wet again. Bees toss it off to the far side. .86 for the Bees. Turns it back up along the far side boards. Gives it off to 26 for the Bees. He's taken down. We're going to have a penalty coming up here on the Dairy Kings for tripping. That's going to be number 81 headed to the box here for the Dairy Kings. Kings able to throw it down out of the zone. Able to break up the pass here. Right out front, they're going to put it just off the goalie and behind the net. From this angle, it almost looked in. Back out front, going to go off the buffer side of the Bees goalie. Bees goalie able to fake out the Dairy Kings defender. Back into the zone here is the Bees. Number 21 with it, looking for a centering pass. Nobody home there to take it and capitalize. 21 with it again. He's going to send it out front. Looking for a tip. 15 was pushed away. .15 for the Dairy Kings, moves it down to 96. Excuse me, that was for the Killer Bees. 21 for the Killer Bees out on the point with it. Going to send it across to the slot on the far side. Crashing into the goal. Shot here out from the top. It actually was sent across and then sent in by number 9. 21 with it again, moved across to number 9. Number 4 with it, down along the boards, tries to push it back out to number 9 on the point. Across to number 86. Number 9 with it, going to gather it up for the Killer Bees. 15 pushes it off the boards on the far side. Penalty is over. Both Both teams at full strength. Off the pipe. Dairy Kings looking to get out front here. They're going to take it around the back of the net, moved off, throwing it back and forth. Out high to the point here, right in front of the Killer Bees bench. Number 12 going to send it in for the Dairy Kings. Off to 52 on the far side. Drop down to number 6. 21 out front, looking to poke it in. Unable to do so as the Killer Bees goalie able to stop it up. Number 12 stops it up as it bounces across the line. Killer Bees goalie going to push it off the boards on the far side. Number 52 for the Dairy Kings going to send it over across here to number 12, but it's going to come out of the zone. Back into the Killer Bees end. Killer Bees goalie's going to stop it up here. He leaves it off for one of his defensemen to take around the back of the net. Risky pass there coming right through the slot. Here come the Dairy Kings back in. They're going to drop the pass, top of the far circle. It was sent in just wide. Dairy Kings back through the neutral zone with it. Back into the Bees end. Number 25 looking for a centering pass. Going to come all the way across number 4 on the near side boards. 25 for the Dairy Kings. Moves it out to the point to number 6. Onto the near side circle. Number 4 looking to send it in, but it's broke up by number 9 for the Killer Bees. Killer Bees stopping it up behind the net. Try to send it out, but it's broke up there by number 25 for the Dairy Kings. Dairy Kings with it. Move it out high to the point. Shot broke up there by number 77 for the Killer Bees. Here come the Bees back into the Dane County zone. Shot went off the shoulder of the Dane County goalie. Once again, a great big thank you to the folks at General Beer of the Northwoods, your great presenting sponsors here all weekend long for the 2025 GLHL Tournament. Dairy King's going to move it out into the neutral zone. Back into the Bees end. Tried to catch the pass, hopped up, went off his shin, looking for a centering pass here, going to get sent out all the way into the neutral zone. Dairy Kings, number 12, going to come back, gather it up. He moves it up right in front of the penalty box to 21. Bees able to throw it back out into the neutral zone. Here come the Killer Bees back into the Dairy King zone. Around a defender. And they put it in the back of the net. We're tied! 4-4! Bees goal! Bees goal! Bees goal! Bees goal! We're tied here at the historic Dome in Eagle River. Woo! That's GLHL hockey, baby! All tied up at the historic Dome. 7:13 remaining in the period. Goal came from number 77. He was assisted by number 15 and number 26. Dairy Kings back into the Bees zone. Try to send it across. Bees able to send it back out of the zone. Going to be gathered up here by the Dairy Kings. Just over their blue line. Back into the neutral zone. Off into the far side of the Bees zone. They're going to bring it around the back of the net. Bees gathered up below the goal line. Going to move it around back of the net. Toss it around back to the near side here. Tossed up the boards and out into the neutral zone. Going to be picked up by the Dairy Kings. Here come the Bees. Shot there, looking for the 5-hole, able to be eaten up by the Dane County goalie. 5:59 here remaining in the third period. We're all tied at the historic Dome. 4-all in the play-in game for the 2025 GLHL tournament. I don't know where it went, but I dropped something. Bees moving out high to the point. Sent in. Tipped. And it's in the back of the net. Bees goal! Bees goal. Bees goal. Bees goal. Woo! It's GLHL hockey, baby! Killer Bees up 5-4 here. Killer Bees looking for their first win of the season. These two teams, as I said, are bitter rivals. Things could get heated here. Bees looking for their first win of the season. They want to do it right here at the historic Dome in Eagle River. And the Dairy King's going to answer back. We're tied 5-all. Woo! Oh, that's GLHL hockey, baby. Great big thank you to the folks at General Beer of the Northwoods. Don't forget to get your Modelo's beer right next to the lobby area. It's Modelo's time. That was scored by number 41, assisted by number 25 and number 6. All tied up back here at the historic Dome. One of these teams is going on, one of them is going golfing. Right up front, Bees goalie able to get a glove on top of it. It was trickled and just loose there in front of him, but he was able to get a hold of it. Killer Bees unable to control the draw here. They able to get it stopped. And no goal there as the Bees goalie was on his back, able to deflect it away. Dane County pushes it around the back of the net. Tries to shove it off the far side post. Bees coming back out of the zone. We're going to have an icing here and a stoppage. 4:38 remaining in the third period. Where to go? I apologize, guys. I'm still digging for things. Dane County able to throw it back through the neutral zone. They're coming back into the Bees' end. Right out front, off the buffer side. Bees able to pick it up. They're going to push it up the boards. It's going to get it out of the zone here. But Dane County's going to be able to get control of it. front. Going to be tipped up and into the netting behind the net. We look. That didn't work. I guess we better bring batteries tomorrow. We got a timeout here. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow as pool play for the 2025 GLHL tournament kicks off here in the Dome tomorrow at 11 a.m. as the Calumet Wolverines take on the Mosinee Papermakers. Tomorrow at 11:30 in the Cube, the winner of this game is going to take on the Fox City Ice Dogs. Dairy Kings able to control the draw, move it off to the far side. Right out front, B's goalie able to knock it down. Might need to start drinking early tomorrow. I mean, you can't drink all day if you don't start early, right? Who's with me? Dairy King's able to control off the draw. B's going to toss it up out of the zone, though. Dairy Kings knock it down. And Madlung's going to take a puck off the back. Killer Bees back into the Dane County zone. They're going to leave it off. Dane County able to come away as they set a pick here. Tipping it through. Right out front, real close as it came across. It was a little bit high, but he almost tipped it right into the net. Off on the far side, number 21 for Dane County. Pushes it ahead to 25. He tosses it around the back of the net to number 16 on the near side boards. He's going to backhand it back off to 21 on the far side. Sent in by 81 from the point. It's going to be wide of the net, though. Down in the near side corner, number 51 for the Dairy Kings has control of it. Looking for a centering pass. Here's going to come the Bees back out of the zone. Dumped in, but broke up by the Dairy Kings and coming back the other way. They broke up the puck again. Back through, unable to control it through the neutral zone here. Here comes the Killer Bee, or the Dane County Dairy Kings, excuse me. Here come the Bees. They're on a breakaway. 1-on-1 here, 2-on-1. Right out front. Oh, unable to capitalize as it came across. He got a shot. Dane County goalie was able to get his leg out, though. Here comes Dane County back in. Broke up by number 9 for the Killer Bees. And the Killer Bees goalie is going to get on top of it. Oh, once again, a great big thank you to Modelo's and the great folks at General Beer of the Northwoods. Woo! Killer Bees able to get the stop there. Oh, just off the shoulder and up over the goal. Tipped wide. Dane County controlling here. Bees able to break it up. Off onto the far side. Back into the zone. He loses a footing. He tripped over the circle. Nobody really touched him there. Off on the far side. Dane County moving back through the neutral zone here. It's going to come all the way down. Number 9 for the Bees is going to push it around the back of the net, off onto the far side. Here comes number 4 for the Bees through the neutral zone. Poked away by the Dane County defense. It was number 12 that poked it away. I do apologize again. I don't have the rosters here to be able to tell you who everybody is. These are the 2 games that I missed this year, so I don't even have rosters in my bag. Off on the far side, Dane County able to get control of it. Bringing it back into the neutral zone here. Cross center ice. Shot here deflected off of the Killer Bees defense. Number 21 for the Killer Bees brings it back in, dumps it down in on the Dane County goalie. Oh, baby, we're going to overtime. 5-5 here is the end of regulation time. Dane County out shooting the Killer Bees 52-35.
Are you ready?
Woo! Back underway here in overtime. Puck's going to come around the back of the net here of the Killer Bees. Tipped up and out into the neutral zone. Here come the Killer Bees back into the zone. As I said, they're looking for their first win of the year. Killer Bees have had a tough go of it, but they've kept a great attitude throughout. Great group of guys. Look for big things in the future from this team because, you know, they're in an area where they can get a lot of people involved out of the Illinois area and stuff like that. Just tossed up over the net. He had him beat, too. B's able to get the step here. Shot. Rebound. And it's in! Killer Bees win! Bees win! Bees win! Bees win! Woo! Your winners here tonight. Moving on to tomorrow to take on the Fox City Ice Dogs. The Sun Prairie Killer Bees. Once again, thank you to all of you tuning in and following the broadcast here. We need a medic down to the ice area. Give them a round of applause, folks. Your winners. Moving on to the 2025 GLHL Tournament. With their first win of the year, the Sun Prairie Killer Bees. Once again, we want to thank you all for coming out and joining us for this play-in game. Pool play starts tomorrow, 11 a.m., right here in the historic Dome. As the Calumet Wolverines take on the Mosinee Papermakers. In the cube, the Sun Prairie Killer Bees will take on the Fox City Ice Dogs. Join us back here tomorrow as the 2025 GLHL Tournament kicks off. Brought to you tonight here by General Beer of the Northwoods, Modelo's, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Have a great night, folks. Please remember to throw away your trash on your way out of the stands this evening. We're all volunteers. We want to get to drinking some beers. Your mother does not work here, so please throw away your trash.
Are you ready?
Woo!